So, as always with the flood, we are doing the exact same thing and heavily stacking it in our favor. I think, at least. So it seems. Okay. So it seems like how. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. Upgraded tech level.
The enemy is expanding their production capacity. They'll be vulnerable to an early attack.
So we get 7 build slots straight away.
Supply pad upgraded.
I think my first
All units.
thing to do is just go and take this extra base.
All units.
And I'm not
Supply
sure
pad
if
upgraded.
purely using infection forms can do that. But I think that I want these 2 buildings in the middle.
Supply pad complete.
I think they're gonna be the good ones, maybe. You know,
Supply
like
pad complete.
historically,
Local units.
the infection forms on their own are
All units.
pretty bad, if we're being honest.
Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad complete.
Normally, it's one of those things where you send them in at the front, and all of the stuff that you don't want to just instantly die at the back.
Supply pad upgraded.
I mean,
Supply pad upgraded.
The enemy is training Marines.
okay, so that's what we want to hear, training Marines. That is one thing about. I don't think it's a modded thing. I think it is just an issue with the game itself. I don't think
The enemy
that
now controls
research.
this location.
the scaling health that you get from playing on harder difficulties, I don't think that actually applies to the rebel bases, but I think it does apply to the turrets. Which is why
The enemy is training Marines.
okay, well, if he's not going to take it, then I'm not just going to fucking leave it open.
All units.
Do we get? No. But that might have been because the Thrasher form killed it.
I believe the enemy is planning to attack here.
Right, okay. Well,
Supply pad.
said cranking out Marines, so you better be fucking right. And it doesn't matter anyway because Blue's got
Supply pad.
control of both middle things. Please
Supply
don't
pad complete.
kill him, Yellow.
Age of doubt researched.
You know, we
Supply
want.
pad complete.
Oh, okay. Well, It's fucked it
Supply
now.
pad upgraded.
We want these things active because it lets
Supply
us
pad upgraded.
tell even more than we already are.
The enemy is training flamethrowers.
But I think for the
Barracks
moment we
complete.
just keep upgrading infection forms because there's quite clearly a decent amount for us to infect, so...
Vehicle depot complete.
Right, so... what do we get?
Supply pad upgraded.
So this is a fairly common way of doing it with these mods, is you can just build whatever you want and you get just generic upgrades for
Defense
everything.
gauntlet researched.
I recognize the
Our
juggernauts,
ally
I
will soon
don't
control
recognize
this
these
base.
two. So summons swarms. These aren't called infectious swarms, are they? No. This might be like the other, you know, where it summons a big cloud. And this is just our long range thing, and then our Uber unit is something that I don't recognize either. I think we just... oh, hold on. I thought that was going to be 2,000.
Station upgrade complete.
Yeah, that is one of the issues of having... where the fuck did it... oh, yeah, because you're on random. I'm not quite sure how we deal with spawns in Banshees.
Age of
We will get...
reclamation researched.
right, okay, so instantly we want to come and get this.
Supply pad complete.
We are still just 100% focus on
Fortress upgrade complete.
resources. The AI is seemingly mostly just going
Air
to,
pad complete. Station
Our
upgrade
ally has
complete.
you know,
been back.
it's gonna do this probably for most of the game.
Ramming charge researched.
So yeah, this is all seeming
Supply
quite
pad
familiar.
complete.
Obviously, aside from like these, but
Supply pad upgraded.
Watch for enemy forces near this base.
spikes can now infect infantry is
Turret complete.
definitely something I want to hear.
To this base.
Local units.
Just
Supply
max
pad
those out
complete.
real quick.
Supply pad
And
upgraded.
I assume
Spiteful rage researched.
that there almost always is some sort of infection thing for the flood swarms. We could go and sit at the middle. And I don't think I would be too opposed to it, but I would want all units. Yeah, go on.
The enemy is training flamethrowers.
I think we just keep upgrading this. It was this one that
Boost
we
research.
upgraded, right?
Base under attack.
Or do we just...
All units.
Oh, for fuck's sake. See what I mean?
All units. All units.
Because the Spartans
Research.
can quite easily take over the Banshees that... Oh, for Purple! What are you doing?
Ceramic armor. Research.
Jesus.
All units. Enemy engagement. Turret complete.
I'm no... Fuck, don't do that. Definitely not. Wait. What?
Turret complete.
We're not even fucking fully upgraded this thing. Yeah, I'm no StarCraft player, so I'm never going to be able to micro that properly.
Fortress upgrade complete.
It is a bit goofy.
Piercing shot. Research. Supply pad upgraded.
But he's doing his thing. I'm gonna do that and upgrade this one. Heavy damage to vehicles. Would...
Turret complete.
Purple.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, fuck's sake. Where is he even getting Banshees from? Oh, he's just laying his armor to die. He's... What even are those things? Jackals. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So we can just get another one. Wait, surely... Oh, for fuck's sake, Purple. Oh, God, that's a ball ache. Now he's spamming tanks, so we're gonna need more of those.
Ceramic armor. Research.
So one thing that I don't think many mod creators sort of...
Piercing shot. Research.
Enemy forces inbound to this base.
Maybe they do. Maybe it's just me. Maybe the balance is intentional, stuff like that. But if you come into this building, these units have a cap, and that means that they don't apply for this. They don't apply to the main cap. This cap of 3 each, those 9 units do not count towards our population.
Enemy engagement.
And so we can just get them for free. The things counting towards our population, I'm fairly sure, are the infected marines. Right? Or it might not even be that, it might be... Yeah, I think it is just the flood swarms. That is... I think it's just the flood swarms that count, and
All units.
Our allies' attack failed.
you know, it can lead to some interesting balancing, shall we say. A lot of the flood,
Turret complete.
yeah, a lot of the flood mods, they do have a tendency to
Turret complete.
give you quite a lot of units, shall we say. And they're not always the most balanced things. Like, let's be honest, the fact that this is 4
Local
units,
units.
that entire army.
The enemy now controls this location.
Doesn't seem terrible.
All
We are gonna come and just destroy these, let's be honest.
The enemy may be preparing to assault this base.
We will slowly waddle over here.
All units.
But, you know, we're not in any real danger. At least I don't think so. We'll get a better turret upgrade. I assume that maybe will, maybe won't work on the launch.
All units.
That's one thing that's always a bit hit and miss is what counts for certain upgrades isn't always the most intuitive thing going. And then I think we're probably just going to save up for a super unit, and then we just win by default because it's a fucking super unit.
All units.
But yeah, these rangers are
Ramming charge research. Turret upgraded.
once again, considering the difficulty level that we're playing on, Spartans are normally really fucking tanky, and for them to just kind of disappear. It might not sound like a lot, but
Defense gauntlet. Research.
these things do seem to be quite powerful. It would be better if we had more anti-tank. Ah, okay. So infectious swarm means
Local units. Local units.
right, please get rid of this tank. It has way too much veterancy. There we go. Please never fucking stop making units.
Turret complete.
Ranger, as I said, was quite powerful.
Local units.
Why? Just barracks there. Why are those slots empty? There are just things that the AI does that they are just...
I believe the enemy is planning to attack here.
Now that is an issue, especially considering we can only make super units from that spot. The other spot we can make it from is currently also under attack. And what I'm saying is this might end in a failure again.
Local units. Turret complete.
Which I will chalk up to being exclusively not a skill issue.
Local units.
Oh shit!
All units.
It's not an issue at all because they're fucking
Watch for
yellow.
enemy forces near this base.
That's why. Because they're our friends. Yellow is good. I will admit, considering that these things have had tanks sat here for so long, just bump up. I'm gonna be. I think that needs a bit of a buff. Yeah, considering that this thing has had tanks just sat outside it for so long. Oh, do I save up and just full fucking send it? I can lock you down. I can't
Local units.
force it to attack though, which would be nice.
Oh, no.
Considering that...
The enemy is making vultures.
Did that just say is training vultures? Let's get our shit back together though, just quickly.
Enemy engagement.
Yeah, that's fine.
Supply pad complete.
So I'm not going to bother with that. We are just going straight into building a Floodwalker.
Supply pad complete.
Right, okay. So we might have a slight issue. If we can get yellow to deal with that, with those two, that one,
Turret complete.
the thing is the armor and the health and everything like that the AI gets from us playing at a higher difficulty doesn't apply to the other AI. It is exclusively towards human players. So the AI does not get the same disadvantages that we do. So if the AI... You know,
Turret complete.
an AI vulture versus an AI vulture is an even battle, whereas if it was my vulture versus an AI vulture, it's not.
Enemy engagement.
I'm going to be honest, I've got no idea what this thing is from.
Turret
It
complete.
very much
Local units.
might just be a homemade Scarab reskin.
Enemy forces inbound to this base.
I think, you know, it's too early to say, but I do quite like the
Local units.
Abomination.
Squadrons
Enemy engagement.
The Abomination units from the other Flood mod, which it has been a while since I've played this game, so fuck knows if I can remember what they're called, but
Supply pad upgraded.
I do really like those ones because it's just something completely unique and homemade. And obviously this thing is, but it does sort of fulfill the same role that Scarab would, which is
Repair kit research.
completely understandable. It's still a cool, as far as I'm aware, completely custom design for this mod. I just kind of wish it had a different purpose than
The enemy may be preparing
Flood
to
Scarab.
attack this base.
Yeah, I think we can come here and get large turrets. I don't
believe
see
the
why
enemy
we
is planning
wouldn't.
to attack here.
Um,
Turret complete. Enemy engagement.
oh shit.
Local units.
How far are you off from winning? No, you're gonna come.
Oh no. The enemy
No,
is
they
making
are actually.
vultures.
It's doing its thing. Are they actually?
Our allies
Okay. That mine maybe.
Turret upgraded.
Being able to out heal a vulture is an interesting balancing choice. I think maybe shouldn't quite heal as much, but
All units. Enemy engagement. Ramming charge research. Enemy engagement.
I think that maybe the healing needs toning down a bit, and the damage needs upping. Because
Our ally has extra
for
supplies.
being a scarab, it's
If we would like them to send us some.
not very impactful. You know, normally scarabs are
Local
like
units.
the end. That's just you don't beat them type thing. It's normally if the AI has built a scarab and you haven't,
under
then you
attack.
just concede. This doesn't quite have the same impact. This damage output feels more like a vulture, which I guess they are technically in the middle.
Enemy engagement.
Like the cost
Ramming
of it
charge research.
Watch for enemy forces
is
near
in the
this
middle
base.
of a vulture and a scarab, but
Reinforcements research.
no, I just think you should be a bit better.
They're bringing flamethrowers.
Do we really not get... Okay. Interesting.
All units.
Okay, so we're gonna bring all units then, I did not notice that one there, or how much damage it's done. Was that chunking damage? Surely not. Unless this big turret there has a massive bonus against air,
Our allies taking this base.
but surely not, right?
Local units.
Yeah, we're gonna lose that base 100%, but we're not gonna make them pay for it realistically, because they might even take that out, to be honest.
All units. Enemy engagement.
We've got no way of... Yes, we do. We have a way of healing it. Fucking run away right now. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, we're gonna get another one anyway. That's a fucking cunt, that is. I'm not gonna waste more units throwing them at that.
Check your gear, people.
But that's a ball ache. Yeah, shit. I say it has complete cope. It's been quite a while since I played this game last, so that's why. That's why we're
Enemy attack
losing.
incoming to this base.
I mean, I would rather it that one than the other one, so if we can't fight off,
Inbound to this
yep,
base.
because they technically don't know that we have this base. I would rather them come and attack our entire thing here. If this can't hold them, then we should just concede, realistically.
Ramming Targe research.
If this does not hold, then there's no way that we can win, essentially. That's going to be not as painful as expected. Okay. Yeah. That is kind of a thing with all Flood mods. Very, very hard to deal there in most. Did get one down. I would like to. I didn't do much. I assume that this has some sort of infection capability, right?
All units. All units. All units.
We're not
all units.
really
all units.
getting that many, is
all
the
units.
thing. Considering that we have...
All units.
The enemy may be preparing to assault this base.
All units.
There's quite a few.
All units. All units.
I think that a lot of them were being killed in that sort of transition period. You see why they're sort of grey? Like this guy is grey at the moment.
All units.
And then he should flip. I think he might be bugged. But yeah, they turn grey and then flip over to our side. Right, can you? Yes, you can. That healing actually looks...
I believe the enemy is planning to attack.
Local units.
Please don't. Oh no, he is just straight up bugged. Okay. The issue is, with this map,
All units.
is that it's,
Watch for enemy forces near this base.
once they get into having air, then
Enemy
it
engagement.
can be just really fucking painful.
Local units.
Because it's alright to come and camp here with, you know, everything and stop him from ever getting into our side. But once they've got air, and they've got ODST drops as well, we're holding
All units.
pretty decently, in
All
all
units.
honesty, though. But yeah, you see this guy? That animation, he took almost all of his health as
All
damage.
units.
Just basically waiting to be born.
All units. Defiant rage. Research.
And that's one of the issues with the flood things, is that you can friendly fire that
All units.
stage, I'm almost certain. If that happens, then
All units.
you know that's going to give you pretty fucking big issues. And I think that's what was happening. Essentially, was that we were accidentally killing our things too quickly. You know, they were being killed by us before they could actually join our side, I think
Enemy
is what was
attack
happening.
incoming to this base.
All units. Defense gauntlet. Research.
Yeah.
Watch out for enemy cobras.
If we get an entire army on it, then vultures aren't really a massive problem, but
All units.
that's still a bit painful. Yeah, you can see some of them have just bugged out, which, as I say, is part of Halo Wars. This game is just not really designed to do what we're making it do.
We should flare one of their supply pads if we would like them to send us some.
I actually don't want more supplies.
Enemy engagement.
The very rare time where I will say that. At the moment, killing a vulture is more painful to him. You know, losing a vulture is more painful than losing that base. The time and resource investment in a vulture, well, the actual investment is not greater, but in the time that it takes us to kill one, and in the time that it takes him to produce one, he will not have made the resources from this one supply pad to pay for a new one, is the logic there.
All units.
I'm not going to bother with tearing it apart bit by
Enemy
bit.
engagement.
I
All units.
don't think we need to. I think we should just go straight for the base, get rid of it. Okay, is this vulture going to be an issue that he's training? Probably, but is it going to get there in time? Maybe with that repair shield active. Do I care about what our base? No, it's not. Yeah. I say I could see that he was training stuff. It instantly died anyway. The vulture wouldn't have, but at the same time, it didn't matter because vultures take so long to train that I knew that this was going to finish the base off before we had to worry about vulture. So we want to come in and lock that.
All units. Enemy engaging. All units.
No, you're meant to come here in the middle. Stop
Enemy
fucking
engagement.
around.
All units.
In the middle.
Base under attack.
Base under attack by a single Cobra. Not an issue. I will come in and get the final spike there. So I'm probably going to stick 4 launches on
Turret complete.
it. Yeah, I don't know if you saw there, but there was a grey health bar that was decimated to 0 before it was
All
even
units.
given a chance to.
Turret complete.
To turn.
Base under attack.
Oh, that's a ball ache. Do I care enough to pull our things back? Not really.
All units.
I would rather
Base
lose
has
the
been
base
destroyed.
than lose these.
Local units.
Because as I say, like these, the time that it would take is just greater than the time that it would take for him to train a vulture. It's greater than the time it would take for us to build the base back up to where it was at that point. These are a greater investment than the bases themselves.
All units.
I'm considering suicide rushing some of our infectious swarms in, just so I have more room for another moving unit. I think at the moment I just need to wait for these things to be healed. Please. You are fucking so dangerously low on health. To the point where I'm gonna... That's it. Heal this thing. Right. Unless it gets hit with a Mac Blast, that thing should be fine. Just stay there. Get healed. I do wish that there was a way to heal it a bit faster. Let me make more of these, or at least let me make something that heals. What's our veterans? Why is it so low? Do flood units just not get veterancy? Or is it just much slower? Where is... Yeah, that's a brand new unit. Why have you let him do that?
Enemy engagement.
It might just be... cringe. Yeah, I'm not sure. It might be a change in the mod. Maybe veterancy is...
that he is attacking the enemy here.
Why? He's got a fucking base right there and you can't even get through there because your fucking idiocy has thrown things in here and you're just waiting for this shield to go down, but you're the one that controls the fucking shield.
All units.
So we're gonna go and do something sensible. I'm gonna leave yellow. Oh, I guess that is a strat. Block off the middle and just vulture over, but at the same time, come on, surely you've got... Surely the AI knows to release this, because it looks like he wants to. I'm just sending these guys up here to have a quick peek.
Our ally says that he is
Enemy
assaulting this
engagement.
position.
Yeah. So now Red also knows that this
All
guy is up
units.
here. It's terrible. I probably should have done it right there instead, now that I look at it. Yeah, I would really like to heal the rest of our scarabs. That is one thing with the flood swarms being quicker. They are using up the abilities of the vultures. Oh yeah.
All units.
Should be able to get in there and capitalize 100% on the vultures not having
All
access
units.
to its ability. Oh, sorry if you saw that again. Nudge my mouse.
Enemy engagement.
Our ally
All
is building
units.
a base here.
Take out this base. I might wait for the spore drop and just do it in this area because of how many infantry units there are. Depends how long this base takes.
All units.
Please take out the vulture
Enemy
first.
engagement.
It's gonna be awkward because he's gonna kind of dance around us, but with 3 scarabs essentially,
Our ally has extra supplies. We should clear one of his supply
it doesn't exactly matter. I'm just gonna let them. You do what you want at this point. You want to tear the base apart building by building, you can do that. If you didn't know, for the UNSC specifically, the more buildings a base has, it also works for us and the Forerunners in this mod. The more buildings that a base has, just the more defense it gets. And so sometimes it's easier to take out a load of the buildings before you touch the actual base itself. Other times it's just not worth doing that. Completely dependent on situation.
Enemy engagement.
The issue is we are at a bit of a... Oh no.
All units.
Fuck.
The enemy is making vultures.
Um... I can't get one. Come here for fuck's sake. Oh shit.
All units.
They should start to hit... No. Realistically, that might be us dead. The problem that we're going to have is, very simply, I can make one scarab at a time. They can make potentially in total 5 or even 6 vultures at a time. Our ally can make 1. Nope, he can make 0 vultures at a time. And I didn't see what he just lost. He can make 0 vultures at a time because he doesn't have a fucking tech level for it.
All units.
So this might be us dead. I'm gonna come and like properly rediscover this base, because let's be honest, he is 100% gonna have settled on it. Oh wow, what a surprise. Go and pester him, just so he wastes some resources. Why did that
All
not?
units.
Is it you? They have done quite a bit of damage though. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is still going to be awkward. Realistically, what we need to do is like push into here and grab that. Because yellow has lost quite a lot as well, so we are playing a 1v3 at a very, very significant disadvantage at the moment. And I'm going to be
All
honest,
units.
I don't entirely know if I can bring it back. It is going to take quite a lot to win this, and yellow's gonna have... Yeah, yellow's dead.
All units.
We've got to bring everything back now. Because as soon as he kills yellow... No, yellow is not dead. We're gonna fucking save it. %. That's going to have hurt him,
All units.
and will continue to hurt him, because by shoving himself back in this area here, it does mean it's awkward for us to get there. Hopefully, when this is over, he will rebuild this thing, this slot here, actually gonna fucking do it.
All units.
That could genuinely just be GG there. That one mistake of the AI could kill us. At this moment in time, he has zero way of producing any meaningful troops.
All units.
At best, he can Cyclops spam. The enemy has vultures that are immune to Cyclops. Oh, and you bastard, how the fuck did that happen?
All units.
Yeah, so our friend has put himself in a position where he can only make units which are at the very base level completely fucking pointless against the one issue that we have, which is a fantastic way to sum up the AI in this
Our
game.
ally is launching an attack here.
We do have 50 Marines. That's going to be the death of his last vulture. And I'm not even going to humor wasting my thing on it.
All units.
I was going to say I'm considering using the biomass ability on this, but I'm going to wait until we get there. Because let's be honest, he's not going to be able to capitalize on the damage, and they're just going to fucking heal it. I'm not sure if... I'm not sure if ODSTs have innate healing, or if that is one of the many mods that change infantry to be a bit less useless. Two flamethrowers, it's going to come back and fucking bite us when they sell all of these 3 base points, but
All units.
what we need right now is big plays. If we don't go and take out one of his bases, we're just going to be stuck in this stalemate. If we don't do something right now, we're just going to be stuck doing the exact same thing, fighting off wave after wave after wave of vultures.
All units.
Never quite being able to push out. And that's just going to be that constant stalemate and we might as well give up. We won't lose, but if we don't make a play, we can't win. And this is 100% going to decide the game. If we lose everything now, then we lose.
All units.
Realistically, we have a lot of Marines, we have a lot of firepower.
Our ally asks if we need additional supplies. We should flare one
All
of those
units.
supply points if you would like to send us some.
But, you know, it's not a guaranteed win. Whereas normally, like, you can build 3 scarabs in a ball. Barely should.
Unsuccessful.
You can build at least 2.
All units.
If we had 2 scarabs, I would be saying, like, why the fuck are we waiting? Why aren't we? Oh, right. If he goes after our base with that army, that could be GG. Right.
All units.
Already having lost one Uber unit is not good.
All units.
I need you to make some big play.
All units. units.
I don't like how much damage this, like, chip damage that's taking, but
All units.
at the same time, yep, that's dead. Get another one already
Local
going.
units. Local units. All units.
We've lost the vast majority of our Marines.
Local units. Enemy engagement.
And if that, I was going to say if that's a vulture, then we've just completely lost. But, oh, even that might be an issue. Yeah, no, we've lost. 100%. There is,
Units.
like, if these guys, all of our units are losing to this one pocket of ODST spam. Yeah, if we lost an Uber unit to a bit of ODST spam, realistically, there's no way that we could fight off 4. Yeah, already that's dead. But I was second. Those scores are complete bullshit. No, he wasn't. Yeah, average flood moment. So let's try out the entirely new game mode.